Hey, hi, hello, beautiful divine collective. I have a love message for you today because it is coming out so clearly, especially for a relationship or maybe even a situationship that you've been in for a while. It may just be something that there is a very deep connection. Okay, so the first person that we have is the Heron. With patience. And for the next person in this relationship is the Elk with nobility. Two old souls here. You are two old souls. You are very in tuned. You are in tuned with the divine, with nature. And there is a deep connection here. It may be several past lives that you connect on. And I see you would connect on the crown chakra, the third eye chakra, and the vocal chakra. You may share angels and similar guides that align with those energies. Step confidently toward your purpose. I'm picking up that you are represented right now as the Heron person. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you your rewards. Powerful forces guide you is on for the Elk for nobility, which is what is telling me that that is for the other person, because I feel like that's how it's coming into your life, is that powerful forces are guiding this person towards you. I do think that there is a level of magnetism, like quite literal magnetism between the two of you. You may be called upon past life healing at this moment. Your message right now is the Sun with the Five of Swords. There is power in your words. There is power between the two of you. There is a significant relationship, dynamic, communication that is going on. And perhaps that needs to occur. But all of it is out of growth. All of it is out of love. All of it is out of compassion. All of it is out of playfulness. All of it is out of just divine being. Being. Just being. It's quite beautiful. We have a really nice palette balance of the earth elements here, and then on the Heron side mixed with the water elements, and on the Elk side mixed with the air elements. It's really beautiful. Perhaps a little bit of fire as well on the Elk side. And especially with the Sun, or maybe perhaps like shared fire placements between your two astrology charts, or complementary in the two astrology charts. Because this is a connection that is like for the books. This is a connection that is, I mean, it's like energetically significant because it's like it is been on records. So that means that it's like the two of you in the past, in your past lives, have contributed to or achieved significant things. Like very, like universe alternating significant choices. You two have like come together like a true dynamic duo. Almost a little bit serendipitously, because people may not pair you together. But you are in the same element. You are in the same element, and I feel that it's called you together again, because there is another like thought baby that needs to come out of the two of you and alternate this universe. I mean, like truly. These are not like the Heron and the Elk. These are not little energies. This is not something that is like has just been born. This is something that has been here time and time again. Millennia and millions of years and billions of years again. Several different life forms. There's a lot of contribution here. The sun coming out first. I mean, this is a divine sign that it's like, it is your happiness. It is your happiness that changes the way. It is your happiness that makes these significant changes, perhaps in the way we think, perhaps in the way people communicate with each other, perhaps in the way community and society is built. Perhaps that is like what you are bringing to light. But you are setting something on fire. You are building a whole new solar system, something like a whole new system for ideas and ideologies and existences to evolve around. It is going to be powerful. It's going to be nuclear. It's going to be bright. It's going to be shining a life and giving new light to things. This relationship goes like deep, and I really am like picking up of a romantic relationship. I mean, you might be like having a very like you might be having a good time with your career, with your coworkers. With your career and coworkers. Wow, we have the Empress energy coming out. Time to connect into your divine feminine. So I stand corrected. You could be having a good time with your career and like in your career and with your coworkers, but 100% this is a romantic connection, without a doubt. We have our divine feminine out here. I am picking up love, especially the divine feminine with our Empress with the Sun card. This is absolutely rosy. This is beautiful. Again, affirmations of the community. Perhaps this could be, I mean, don't even put pressure on yourself to like do like extraordinary things. This could be as like lovely and as like simple as just having a family with your loved one. This could be up to, you know, like rewriting like bills of law for the government, or building a foundation or building a corporation. But truly and honestly, this is born out of love. All of this is born out of love and kindness. All of this is born out of, this is a passion of mine. This is just something I love. I don't really care how much work it takes, or I don't care how like silly it is, or if other people say it's like unnecessary. Like, it brings me joy, and I just love to see it come to life. It's just spreading kindness. It's just spreading your joy, and that's that purity and that childlike innocence. I think that that's what makes it so significant. This is a really special divine connection. This is a really special romance. Like, of course, like there are a lot of like really good romances, but it's like even in the category of good romances, this is a very rare type of energy to come across. And already we have our Emperor coming out. I mean, isn't that, it was right on the back of the deck, right behind our Three of Pentacles was our Emperor. I mean, that goes to show you this is a divine connection. A match made in heaven, if you will. One written in the stars, a romance written in the stars. I mean, this cannot be stopped. This cannot be stopped. I feel like there are generations to be built here too. You may be very proud of your grandparents and like what they did, or your great grandparents, or even like your parents and like all the sacrifices that they made. And I really see that honor and that nobility is being carried through with the generation that you leave behind, whether that be with your own children, your reputation, or even just the energy that you spread throughout your community and your essence, and just like how that affects people around you. I mean, honestly, truly. All right, and I'm going to ask for a sign. What do we need to know? Yes, a sign, and what do we need to know? So some signs. So these are just the signs are going to be good omens or things to look out for that are good symbols for you, and just that your affirmations, that your manifestations or good wishes are on the way. Or if you see this like sign, then it's something you can like wish upon. So what are your signs and things you need to know right now for this divine love between the Heron and the Elk? What is the messages they need to know and the signs for them at this time. Oh, wow. I just want to point this out. We have the Lovers and the Page of Cups right here. I'm going to keep this out on the back of the deck because that is just gorgeous. That is just so significant. Wow. And we have the Page of Cups. There's a lot of love here. Down here we do have the Death card falling out. I want to remind everyone that this is a sign of transformation. It's also the number 13. We also have white horses, a sunrise or a sunset. This may be someone that perhaps either comes into your life after a significant shift or brings about a significant shift, but ultimately in the end you feel more essence of yourself, which is very, very beautiful. So that is Scorpio energy. We also have Gemini energy out here, and Leo energy, and Aries energy. Okay. We have the Lovers coming out, so that just speaks for itself with divine union. We have the number 13, the number 6, number 3, number 4, number 19. I'm really seeing cups, but like, I mean, not even like the nicest like china, you know, just like really kind of like those like whimsical, maybe like ceramic cups that are like maybe not even like ceramic, like plastic, that are just kind of like made to be like cocktail kind of cups. Just kind of like that funny, the funny kind of silverware stuff that you get from like TJ Maxx and like places like that. That's just like very like novelty. Definitely being at parties, because I'm like hearing like chatter, or like being out at a restaurant and just like enjoying company. Stand-up comedy. Okay, a fish, or like, you know, those like fishes that are like mounted on the walls. If you see like one of those fishes in like a restaurant or something, or like multiple of those like fishes like anywhere, even on like social media, it's like that's like definitely a sign you can like wish upon that. That's very funny. Okay, a red sailboat or a red pirate boat. Or even like, if like a pirate's like an all red or something, or maybe he's like covered in blood. That's like a little gory. But like a red pirate ship. Okay, yes, and the skull and crossbones, and like the skull and crossbones like on a flag, like a pirate flag. That's also coming through. Especially if there's like a sunset in the background. That's very interesting. And messages for you. I mean, messages for you is just a very like loving and gentle reminder that this is a divine union. This is all out of love. It's talking a little bit about emotional intelligence or emotional maturity on the divine masculine side, and it is just reaffirming that link to having that essence of emotional maturity, that link is there. Again, if you want to ask for affirmation for your specific person, any of those signs that I just gave you are in 1414 on the clock, which is temperance, which is like patience. Which is representation of, temperance is a representation of not only willpower, but patience. Okay. But it's saying that it's like, if you're wondering if this person, or perhaps this like divine masculine counterpart, if they have the emotional maturity, it is reaffirming that it's there with this King of Cups. Because perhaps this person is very generous with like their money or generous with their time, and you're wondering, it's like, do they have that vulnerability, do they have that strength to be there for you, and perhaps we don't want to like test this, right? Or sometimes it's like life is like good, but especially with our community cards coming out with the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups, this is a huge affirmation of, yes, this is someone you have fun with, but this is also someone that, and I know you have like deep intellectual conversations, but it's like you can open up and be safe with this person. They have earned, especially with our Page of Cups on the back of the deck, but the one that fell out is the King of Cups. They have earned their emotional intelligence. They have been through it and they have grown as a person. They have matured. They have like self-reflected. They have bettered themselves, and they're so like, at the end of the day, it's like you're in their life, and they don't just fill their life with anyone. Like, that's not like to be taken lightly. They really care about who they surround themselves with, and they have such a soft heart. They have such a compassionate and soft and warm heart. So that is just like an affirmation here for you. But it's like, if they have like said anything ever that like made you think like that they have like bad intentions or anything like that, it's like, please bring that up to them and give them the opportunity to right their wrongs, because they are absolutely someone that would love to step up and be that way for you. And I don't think that it would really take much push or shove. So it's like, I feel like if you have done that with a person and they do give you a lot of like deflection and defensiveness or push and shove when it comes to taking ownership, taking responsibility, and doing better and being respectful, and it's probably not this elk essence person. Just something to keep in mind. But that is all the messages I have for you, beautiful divine collective. Thank you so much for joining me, Layne the Liaison. I wish you the absolute best with this divine romance that you have. Okay, bye.